What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool transfer news video. And various English newspapers are reporting that Liverpool are interested in RB Leipzig's brilliant winger slash attacking midfielder Christopher Nkunku. He's having an absolute blinder of a season, playing so well. He is basically Leipzig's best player. Leipzig themselves are having a very up and down season. They already sacked their manager Marsh, who came over from RB Red Bull Salzburg, and Nkunku has been really prolific for Leipzig. In all competitions he has 19 goals and 13 assists, which is absolutely staggering. There's 32 goal involvements. Only Robert Lewandowski and Sebastian Haller have scored more goals in the Champions League this season, and that is quite remarkable, even though Leipzig got knocked out in the Champions League. And RB Leipzig managing director Oliver Mintzlaff recently insisted that Nkunku will be going nowhere this summer. However, several teams plan to test their resolve, and one of them is Liverpool. So let me know, what do you think about these linking Liverpool to Nkunku? Do you think we need a younger, dynamic attacking midfielder, or do you think we have enough in that area? Remember that Milner, Henderson, Thiago are all above 30 years old. But Christian Nkunku would vie for a place instead of Naby Keita or Harvey Elliott, and I don't necessarily think Liverpool are going to sell Naby Keita. But I think if we could get around 30-40 million for Naby Keita, Nkunku will be a big upgrade, because Nkunku is a lot more prolific and he can play in that attacking midfield role. And even though Leipzig are not really looking to sell Nkunku, they are not necessarily in the strongest position. And ESPN is reporting that his contract has 2 years left to run, so they either sell him in the summer or they risk losing money on him. It was reported before January that Leipzig value Nkunku at around 51 million, which would be a very steep asking price for Liverpool, but that may prove to be a bargain if Nkunku maintains his current goal-scoring form. But his overall record in Germany is absolutely superb. He now has 71 goal involvements in just 115 games for Leipzig. So in pretty much every 3 games he gets either 2 goals or 2 assists, or 1 goal, 1 assist. And Julian Nagelsmann, the former Leipzig manager, has said that Nkunku has real quality and great potential. The previous 2 seasons weren't that good for Nkunku. He scored 7 goals last season in 40 games, 5 goals the season before in 44 games. But this is his explosive breakthrough season, 19 goals and 13 assists in just 31 games. He has more goal involvements than games actually played for Leipzig this season, which is absolutely brilliant. And he used to play for Paris Saint-Germain, where he wasn't a regular. The best season he had, he played 29 games for Paris Saint-Germain in all competitions, and he won the French League title 3 times there, the French Cup 2 times, the French League Cup another 2 times, and the French Super Cup 4 times. So he has a lot of trophies, but it's all in the French league with PSG, so that's not really a difficult trophies to win there with PSG. And those 71 goal contributions consist of 31 goals scored and 40 goals assisted with Leipzig. So if you just look at his goal scoring, 30 goals in 115 games is not like prolific, but when you add on top the assists that he did, that's pretty amazing, to be fair. And Mintzlaff said that Leipzig's plan is that Nkunku stays at Leipzig and that he plays with Leipzig for next season, because he's a very important player. But in football nothing is ever certain, but that's our plan. Of course, players like Dani Olmo, Nkunku or Andre Silva are very important pillars who can and should continue to develop with us. But you know that Leipzig, if they don't make the Champions League, they might be tempted to sell one of their star players and bring in some young players, because that's what Leipzig's model is usually. And according to Ian Doyle, this will be Liverpool's busiest transfer window for a long time. He said, I think Ian Doyle, the Liverpool Echo journalist, said this: I think this will be the busiest summer since 2018 in terms of incomings, but it might be a case of quality over quantity. So Liverpool will try not to sign too many players, but they will try to sign quality players who can improve the starting 11 or certainly the bench. And Liverpool have a lot of players on the shortlist: Jared Bowen, Marcus Thuram, Nkunku, Noah Lang, Armin Guri, Cody Gakpo and Sulemana and other players as well. And I would love to see Jared Bowen, who is in the form of his life, play for Liverpool next season. But I don't think we need necessarily an attacking player. I think we more need an attacking midfielder like Nkunku, who could come in and score goals from midfield for Liverpool. And Nkunku is following Liverpool this season, because when Konate posted an Instagram post after a recent victory, Christian Nkunku replied to that post. Remember, they were former teammates at Leipzig. He said, "Soon the first goal is going to happen for you, it's heating up." And then of course the fire emojis. So Nkunku of course is encouraging Konate, but Nkunku knows that at Leipzig he won't challenge for the Bundesliga title every season, they won't challenge for the Champions League every season. Hell, they are even in the Europa League last 32. So I think Nkunku sooner or later would want to make the next step and transition to a team who are regular Champions League contenders and Bundesliga or Premier League or La Liga title contenders. And Andy Robertson actually played down Liverpool's title chances just like Jurgen Klopp recently did. He said the only way we can answer the question, can we catch Man City, is by getting results. The gap is still too big. We just have to keep pushing and putting pressure on them. We have to look after ourselves. It will be an exciting run-in, hopefully, as we are still fighting in 4 competitions. When you have people playing like Diogo Jota with that confidence, you always believe they can score goals. It was an important win for us, a clean sheet, and we move on to the next game, which is Inter, which is going to be brutally difficult. And Andy Robertson said, obviously the group stages to the last 16 is the biggest weight for the Champions League. Once the draw gets done, you get excited about it and you look forward to that challenge. It's going to be incredibly tough. Inter are going really well in the Serie A. They are fighting at the top, and we will try to keep pushing on all fronts. We've got a tough game away first. We need to be at our best and do what we have been doing over the last 6 to 8 weeks. If we do that, I believe we can get a positive result, but we look forward to it. An iconic stadium, an amazing stadium. I'm sure the crowd will be fantastic, and we will bring a big away support. We are really looking forward to it, and this has a proper big game feel to it. Inter will also want to go through and try and win the Champions League. And Rafa Benitez, the former Inter Milan and Liverpool manager, said, "I do not expect a double confrontation with a predictable outcome, but 2 interesting matches in which whoever will have control of the ball will prevail. Both have quality and technique to hold the ball and make the others run. For the strength of the English league, I would say 51% Liverpool, 49% Inter." Of course, Benitez didn't really want to upset the Inter fans, so he probably said, that's why he probably said that. But Liverpool are favorites, but only just. Inter are also probably their strongest for the last 10 years. This is the strongest Inter team for sure. And Thiago also said that it's the most amazing feeling in the week to get back to playing and to get back to playing for Liverpool, because you train, and training for sure is important, but nothing compares in our life to when we stop on the grass and we play the game. I think it's a paradise situation. When you assign the game 0-0, you are Liverpool and you have the desire to win the game. 0-0 for us is like losing 1-0. So when we score at 1-0, it opens everything up for us. We keep playing, we keep pushing, and in the end we want to score more goals. It wasn't to be 1-0 was enough against Burnley, and I think Liverpool were just happy to get that game done and out of the way, because Burnley away is always a banana skin. It's always a tricky game, especially with the conditions, the rain, the wind, and all the stuff that Burnley were doing. But the most important thing for Liverpool is that they got the job done. And bring on Inter. I'm really looking forward to the game tomorrow. Sorry for no career mode today, but I will be back with the career mode uploads tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.